Fallout 3, New Vegas' weirder and less popular older brother. But that doesn't mean it still isn't worth playing, though, because it has cool places like, well, this. This place is probably the strangest place you can find in any of the Fallout games, and I'm going to show you exactly why, by following another character's journey into it. Heading into the place, it seems mostly normal, like any other abandoned place in the game that we could find. But if we head a little to the left, then we can find a huge pile of audio logs. And we might as well listen to them. And as we open it up, we can see it's labeled as Jamie's Personal Journal 1. But let's listen now.
Why the hell would he come all the way out here? Dad's been a little nuts for some time now, but not like this. Leaving me in that crappy old hospital without waking me. Without a goddamn flashlight. I made enough selling the meds we scrounged to have kept us both fed at the colony for weeks. Now I'm almost out of rations, my shoes are pretty much destroyed, and I'm still chasing the old coot. By my last reckoning, he was headed south.
Okay, so this Jamie character is after his dad, who must have left him. So we chased him out to, well, this place. I guess let's listen to the log too.
Maybe I shouldn't have waited so damn long to start tracking him. Trail's gone cold. Gonna wander with these guys a while. They say they wander the area. Maybe somebody's seen Dad.
Okay, so he's chased his dad out to this general area, and he's now traveling with a group. Let's just continue on to the third log.
Guys aren't who I thought they were. Jesus, they killed that family for a sack of rotten vegetables. Getting out of here next chance I can without catching a bullet.
He killed a family for a bag of raw vegetables? At least this Jamie guy has some morals, and he plans to get out of their group. I guess let's move to audio log 4 now.
Hit a caravan today. Trev didn't see the kid and got popped. I took care of Tawny right then, and put one in Thor before he saw her fall. That earned me some grub from the traders. Even better, they saw Dad. He was in pretty rough shape, and still has the goddamn book. Trader says it gave him the creeps. Me too. But it's good to know he's still alive. Still headed south.
So they found a caravan who they were presumably going to rob before a kid shot one of them, and Jamie turned on the others in his group. But he got some food and info. The traders apparently saw his dad, and his dad still has that damn book, as Jamie says. Strange. What's this weird book? Maybe we'll get some info on audio log 5?
He must have been trying to trap food here. I recognize his snares. I can make out a building on the horizon. That must be where he headed. If not, at least I get a roof tonight.
His dad was trapping animals and using snares near the building. But at this point, we now know that Jamie's officially in the Dunwich building, or at least in the nearby area. And if we head through the hall that we're in, and to the left a little more, then we can find an open room and some ghouls. Which, if you haven't played Fallout, ghouls are practically just irradiated zombies. But fighting past them, we can find Jamie's 6th audio log. I guess let's listen to that now.
Like the look of this place. Don't like the smell. Gives me the creeps. Don't want to risk a shot at the crows till I know what's in there. Sneaking in tonight.
Okay, so he actually is officially in the building now because he snuck in. And the rest of the left side is just one big dead end. So we go the opposite direction and head towards the right, where we can find some stairs and find some more ghouls. Yay! But we can also find some terminals to interact with. So I guess let's just... Okay, so this place is booby-trapped now. How oh so very nice. But I guess let's just avoid any terminals that we find. And I guess let's just continue deeper. Which, if we continue heading deeper, heading down into a different section of the building, we can find some viscera and gore. It's all over the place, but we can also find Jamie's audio log 7. I guess let's pop it in and give it a listen.
The raiders told spook stories about zombies in the ruins. Never saw anything like that where I come from. But Lord help me, they're real. Not quite what Thor said, but close. These things look... I think they really used to be people.
Okay, so this was Jamie's first time seeing ghouls. He seems a little shocked, but he's obviously made it pretty deep into the building so far. And moving just a bit further, we can also find a door to a place called the Dunwich Forsaken Ruins, which we can of course head into, and down a hall. And as we enter a room, well... Okay, what the heck? It's just a flash, but we get to see what this place would have looked like before the Great War. It's strange. I don't know why we get a vision like this, but I guess it doesn't matter. Because after killing a few more ghouls, we can find Jamie's 8th audio log in a terminal that actually doesn't explode for once. But let's pop in Jamie's 8th audio log first.
God help me. I found Dad today. I didn't think it was him, but... face. The zombies didn't touch him. I think he was becoming like them. Didn't know it was him until I found that old book near him. No more killing. I just need to go. Can't forget the book. All I have left of him. It's warm against the stone. I'll just rest a while.
What the hell? He found his dad, but his dad seems to have turned into a ghoul. And there's the strange book again that we heard about a couple logs ago. And he starts to act very weird about the book. What's happening to him? Maybe the terminal next to the log will give us some context? Okay, so cool. The place has some logs pre-war and a couple post-war. So I guess let's read the first one. 10/18/2077. Memo to sales staff. In recognition of an exemplary quarter, Mr. Statham has authorized me to release sales staff early for the holidays. It was no easy task to release the new acoustic borer to a market used to conventional bit bore drilling systems, but thanks to your hard work, our acoustic bore drills are setting a new standard in the excavation industry. Thanks to your many private sales and procurement of government contracts, we'll all be in the black for the foreseeable future. Happy holidays from Mr. Statham and Dunwich Borers. Now get home to your families. Okay, so they're a drilling company, or at least they were. I suppose we should read the next log. 10/23/2077. Boom. Okay, so obviously something happened. There's another entry from the same day, so I guess let's read that. What the heck? The next log skips about 50 years, so I guess let's read that next. What the hell was that? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Where is it? Where? There. Safe and sound. Jesus, they bled so much. But I kept it clean. Shit. More. Gotta move. Got to keep it safe. Is this about the book? They talk about keeping it safe. Could this be Jamie or his dad possibly? Let's read the next log, which is 1 month in the future. My skin. Barely any left. One of them now. But they know I still have it. Stay back. Back you. It's close enough. You. And you too. Over there, yes. One of us. Ugh-Qualoth is returned. What the hell is Ugh-Qualoth? Obviously, though, whoever this is, whether it be Jamie or his dad, is ghoulified. But let's read the final log on the terminal, which is 4 days after this one. Ugh-Qualoth. I came. Back this time. Deep Temple. Returned. Retribution. The Dark Temple, and more of this Ugh-Qualoth figure. Strange. Well, the only way left for us to go in this building is deeper, and down. So that's what you gotta do. So we fight our way through the ghouls in this hellish place until we reach a door. And it says that it just leads to the virulent underchambers. What? What are the virulent underchambers? We can head in and be met by the first sunlight we've seen since entering this strange place. And we can find another one of Jamie's logs. It's his 9th journal entry. And I guess we should give it a listen.
Sharp knife to send him to Deep Temple. Flay and say my words. Abdul comes again on the feast of the weaker. Feast for the Deep Temple. Born again. Here. Alhazred! Yes! Yes!
What the hell did any of that mean? This book and assumedly the radiation has done something to Jamie. And again, our only way is down. So we have to traverse deeper and deeper, and soon we reach some sort of maintenance tunnels underneath the building. And we can head deeper and deeper into it until we can see a random doorway behind a staircase. And opening this doorway, we can follow it down a hall and then downstairs where we can find a cave area, which if we head down these stairs, we can find, well, we can finally find Jamie down here and we can put him out of his misery. But what's strange about this place is that there's a giant black obelisk in the middle of the room, and there's vines and a human body melted into it. And if you listen closely, it almost whispers. Is this the Black Temple that we heard about in the terminal? Also, another thing I want to point out is that Jamie isn't a feral ghoul, which means he should still have his mind, but he doesn't, meaning that something other than just the radiation caused him to go mad or insane. But if we head up and out of this place, we can end up right back where we started, at the entrance where it all began. This doesn't mean that the story of the Dunwich building ends here though, because of one Fallout 3 DLC. Welcome to the Point Lookout. Fallout DLC, we're in a swamp. But we only care about one place, and we can find that place if we head deeper into the swamp. And it's a place called Blackhall Manor. It's a huge mansion, and we can enter and find a man named Obadiah Blackhall, who will give us a mission to find a family heirloom, which is a book that was taken by the local inbred swamp folk. No problem. It's to the east, so I guess let's go out that way and get it back. But on our way out of the manor, we're met by a woman named Marcella, who will tell us that the book is apparently called the Krivbekna and is something evil that if Obadiah gets, he will use for evil. Well, we have a moral dilemma here, money or, being good. But that doesn't really matter right now because first we need to get the book, which is, like they said, to the east, where we can find a basement cave thingy, and if we enter and head down, we can find the book in a pile of gore and a ceremonial lectern. And after we grab it, all the local swamp folk try to swarm us and attack, but we can rush out and make it out. Now, instead of going to Obadiah, we're going to go to Marcella in her camp. But once we arrive, we can find mercenaries are crawling all over the place, but we can make quick work of them, and entering Marcella's tent, we can find Marcella's dead, but she left us with one final log to listen to, and I'll play that now.
They attacked while I slept. I don't expect to survive. I only pray that that you haven't taken that book to Obadiah. You must take up my mission. There is one way to utterly destroy the Krivbekna, but you must take a pilgrimage far north of Point Lookout in the capital wasteland. Seek a place called Dunwich. Within is an obelisk, itself a wicked thing. It'll consume the book. You need only press the book to its surface. May God shed his blessings upon you, child. Make haste for Dunwich. My God, I am sorry for all my sins with all my heart in choosing to do wrong and failing to do good.
Okay, so we're being sent back to the Dunwich building, to the obelisk that we saw earlier, to rid the world of the book. And I'll cut straight to the chase. We can go back to the Dunwich building and head back down to the obelisk, where we can interact with it with the book, and, well, this will happen. You blow up the book and all its evil. But that's pretty much everything involving Dunwich in this game specifically. Because you see in Fallout 4, there's another strange place called the Dunwich Borers. But that's a conversation for another time. Also, though, another thing I want to talk about, this Ugqualoth figure that we heard about is essentially throughout this quest line is essentially what seems to be Fallout's equivalent of some sort of eldritch god. Like with the knowledge of it comes madness, and it's evil and will change you. But if this video gets like 30 likes, I'll continue this Fallout video train. Otherwise, thank you for watching. Maybe throw me a cheeky like or a cheeky subscribe. And let's move into my outro song. Hey everybody, this is my outro song. I hope that you do sing along. I'm the Moth Maker, and I make content. Please give me money. I need money. Please subscribe. I don't have a dime. I have really, really bad rhymes. Please subscribe. This is the outro song. The outro song. The outro song. This is the Moth Maker outro song. Please subscribe. I don't have a dime. If you give me a little bit of your time, maybe subscribe and give me a dime. A dime, a dime, a dime, a rhyme. I got bars from Mars. Girls go to Jupiter to get more stupider. Boys go to Mars to get more bars. That's what I'm saying. My name's not Lars. My name is Mothmaker, and I take time to make these videos, and I spit bars, rhymes, and hymes, and lots of things. So please subscribe and have a good time. Bye.